Welcome everyone to a new Elite Combat achievement. This one is titled Wolf Puncher. So Wolf Puncher is an elite combat achievement which requires a player to kill the Crystalline Hunllef without making more than one attuned weapon within the Gauntlet. So basically this means that you won't be able to make any perfected weapons, and the one item that can be attuned, it can only be one item, whichever that is. The other one will need to be a basic item. So that's basically it. Let's get straight into it. So just going over the plugins, you want this plugin here called the Gauntlet, which can be found in your plugin hub. If you type in the Gauntlet through RData, all-in-one plugin for the Gauntlet 1.6. So we've got this one. I'll show you what it does with the settings of it. So we've just got it on default settings here. So we've got it enabled. So when we go into the Gauntlet, I'll show you what will come up and how it looks different on the user interface. So you can see here the resources appear in the top left corner. This is the guide you'll need for everything. So this is for a smooth run basically, which is really helpful, and it comes up with the colored tiles of the resources, which is super helpful, which are different colors. And also when you get to the Crystalline Hunllef, it will also help out during the fight. It will show the square of the Hunllef, and that's really useful for not walking into that, so it doesn't you don't walk under it and it get meleeed with the stomp attack. So yeah, that's basically the plugin. So just taking a look at where we are on the mini map, and this is how to get there to the Gauntlet. So we're currently in Prifddinas and we are at the most northern bank. You also could get there from the house portal, so you'll need to have completed Songs of the Elves quest to have access to this area, and you can teleport to Prif and then run north from the house portal to the Gauntlet. Otherwise, if you're already at the bank, you can just run northwest past the sandpit and the altar, and then head a bit around that pathing to the Gauntlet. So I'm going to show you the route now with running it. It's very closer than you think in regards to the mini-map. So if we run through the sandpit and altar, then head just a little bit south here to the Gauntlet, enter Gauntlet portal. So you enter there and it'll send you to the Gauntlet lobby, and then you can enter the Gauntlet or enter Corrupted Gauntlet. So that's pretty much it. Alright, so enter the Gauntlet. For this guide, you would have seen at the start, if you saw that reading out the guide, that we can't use perfected weapons and we can only use one attuned weapon. So for this guide, we're making an attuned staff and a basic bow, but you can obviously use whatever's suited. So if you want an attuned bow and a basic staff, that's okay. I just decided to go with the staff being attuned and the basic bow. So now starting here, we're running, doing the clockwise thing, just trying to find the monsters. So we have the room here with a bat, rat, and these drop the weapon frames usually. So make sure you get the weapon frame to start off as usual. We'll also be making the tuned armor and also perfect body you would have seen. So that basically requires in total 9 of the ores, 9 barks, and 9 of the linen. So you can see the resources with this the Gauntlet plugin. They're colored, so we thankfully have a few different ones in that room. I'm now making a basic staff. I don't have enough, unfortunately, for an attuned staff, so I'm going to have to go out and just kill, not enough shards, so I'm going to have to kill another monster. So I'm going to kill these unicorn here. So now that I've got the basic staff, it just helps a little bit more with the DPS. With the left-hand corner resources, you're not going to probably need that. You're just going to go off this guide more so than needing this resource plugin, because this is only helpful for those ones where you don't, when there's not a particular thing that's required. And this one, obviously, the more armor you have, the better it will be. So just made that into an attuned staff now, and we're taking down this wolf because we are going to need a lot of crystal shards, more than usual, more than this plugin saying. So drop some raw paddlefish, which is really useful because we're going to have a fair bit of those in this guide 22. So make the crystal bow, and then start getting the rest of the things. So you want to pick the grim roots, start doing the resources. So we have 2 trees here. So we need 9 of each, so it's a fair bit. So we get the trees out of the way here, whatever you've got. So if we get the bark first, but if for you it's something else, just whatever works for you with the rooms basically, because you've got plenty of time in this one, and we'll pretty much use all the time we can for this achievement. So I'm actually doing 3 herbs, but you definitely don't need 3. It's just that I chose to for some reason in this video, so I'm just doing with what's in the guide so people know exactly what I use to get this achievement. But definitely I would recommend just 2, and also probably just 18 to 20 paddlefish. You probably won't even need that, but that's just in case you do make any mistakes. So I'm making 3 vials here and just filling these up. I'm also going to have to crush some dust, but I'm dropping this at the moment just to make some space. Oh no, I'm picking it up. Don't really know why I did that actually, because I needed to make the potions, so I'm going to have to crush some dust here, which I thought I would have done at the start. Obviously these guides, some of the things that happen are little mistakes, so yeah, you'll notice these and just basically don't do what I do in the mistakes. So yep, we dropped the bar because we need more. You're going to need to drop things in the base because you're going to need more inventory space for the resources here. So we still got about 6 ores and 6 linum to go for the armor, and then we'll have to finish off the paddlefish, and that's about it because we have our weapons. We don't need to worry about the weapons anymore, so that's pretty cool. And we also, I should stress that we don't have to worry about the demi bosses, finding them, because that's only for the perfected weapon. So it's really cool, this one, because you don't really have to worry about finding demi bosses, which takes up to usually anywhere from a minute to a minute 30 seconds. So that shaves off a bit of time. So when you get full teleport back, which I've just done here, we're going to drop more paddlefish. Drop it right near the stove there, so you'll be ready to drop that accidentally. So you'll be ready to use that to cook the fish when you need to before going to the boss room. So here I'm going to start making some basic armor. I forgot some of the bark here, so I'll have to go back, I think. Oh no, don't have enough ore anyway. So I've made another crystal teleport because we used our one. So you might want to make 2 at the start as well, if that helps, because there's a lot more resources than usual. So we're getting the last lot of the linum, and then we'll have the ore to get as well. And I think we got the majority of the shards so far. So we're basically just making the rest of the armor here. I'm just looking for ores. This can take a while because we want here we go, because we want the perfected body in this guide. We do, but you probably can easily do this with just the full Attuned set. It's just because I had a bit more time, I thought I'd just get another perfected piece of the armor. So I think 9 here will do the trick. Yeah, it's about 9, so we got 6 left of all these, so that will get what we need. So then go to the singing crystal again and make the Attuned set. It looks like I was actually down on some stuff here, so I actually have the basic legs at the moment, but I do require the Attuned leg set. So I forgot to make a crystal teleport. So in this guide you probably want up to about 2 to 3 with the amount of resources you'll want. Obviously it's not perfect, but regardless. Now you don't have to attack these demi bosses, so I'm just sort of not really concentrating here, because what I'm probably doing is getting more shards, which I need. As you can clearly see, I need more shards, but you don't have to attack demi-bosses to get them. So you can actually just attack those scorpions, which drop more crystal shards anyway, but obviously I wasn't thinking. I just thought for some reason the demi-bosses would. So drop some more paddlefish there, and I need just some more shards. You can also get shards from the fishing pools, so my idea here is to get some more fish and possibly get those shards. So I think this should be probably enough. Got another mining node here. I realised that I didn't need that, but I'm just trying to get shards, and I've also realised, you know, I didn't have the teleport, which actually makes a huge difference. So at this point, I'm sort of just like fucking around, and yeah, it's not really efficient. So pretty much at this point, you should be back at the base cooking the food, making sure your armor set's the full Attuned set, and also getting the potions ready to make. So you see here, drop more paddlefish at the stove. Getting some more linum here. So here I'm going to make my final Attuned plate legs and the perfect crystal body. You can see I had leftover resources, so I didn't really count that out properly. But basically this guide's only using what I made for the armor set. So we're getting the paddlefish, pick those up before it's coming down to the wire here. So we want to cook these paddlefish, drop all these resources, drop all the tools that we use to get the resources. And you also want to drop your shards. So we just want the weapon, the potions, and the food. So cook all these, and then we'll head into the Crystal Hunllef room. Excellent, so they're all cooked. We've dropped all the stuff. We have a potion, go in with Protect from Range and Rigor. Actually augury, sorry, because we've got the staff. But if whatever it's protecting against, you use the opposite of whatever it's attacking with. So if it's range, you obviously don't want to attack with range, use mage, so vice versa. And obviously if you watch my other Gauntlet guides, you'll know that it does a 4 attack pattern and then switch. We're not using the 5-1 method, which would be that we can choose the certain weapon that's more powerful, and that would probably make more sense in this one because we've only got an Attuned staff and the other weapon's a basic weapon. But regardless, this guide's for players that aren't probably, you know, they're not maybe as comfortable doing the 5-1 method, so this is a bit easier for you if you just want to get this combat achievement completed easy. So yeah, just a basic gauntlet run here, no 5-1 method. The bow will actually still do DPS. You would have to use the 5-1 method probably if it was like, say, the corrupted gauntlet and it's like you got no armor, because the armor actually helps give it a bonus, which is awesome. There's not really much left to say for this guide here because it's such an easy fight with the armor, because you don't take as much damage obviously, and it helps the DPS, so we're not having to worry about the 5-1 method. But still, you know, make sure with that attack, as you just saw then, that deactivates your prayers. Make sure you get your prayer on quickly, and also make sure you dodge the tornadoes and the floor that can damage you, and you'll get this really easy. It's not hard, it doesn't matter, you're not going to use heaps of food for this anyway. Probably went a bit overkill with the food, but it's more of just a safety net in case you make mistakes. It's always good because you can, if you make mistakes in this, it doesn't matter because it's more of a setup achievement, and it's more like you just need this armor. You just need the weapons to be a certain type. So it's actually a restriction type, this one. So restriction types generally aren't that hard unless it's like a you need to like have, you know, full prayer. You can't use prayer, then that's prayer filling, which is a bit harder. But generally the restriction types for armor and things is quite easy. So this, I'll just let you watch the rest of this until we finish it off. Awesome, so we've just killed the Crystalline Hunllef and you just obtained Wolf Puncher. Congratulations. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe for more videos from me. I'm making combat guides, just basic guides and all OSRS content. I've got some fun ideas. I'm all about the community. I don't make any money from this channel at this point in time, and I'm just growing the subscriber base and having fun, and I'm really enjoying it and appreciate all the support. So for the OSRS community, if you're out there, please like, comment, subscribe my videos, and also give my Poncer OSRS a follow on Twitter. I'm building that up, and I hope you all have a fantastic day and week. Stay safe out there, and hope you get those XP grinds. Alright, and pet drops. See ya.